Amy Roloff, well known from the long-running reality TV show Little People, Big World, is reportedly preparing to welcome twin babies with her husband, Chris Marek. This news comes as a surprise to fans who have followed Amy's journey as a mother and grandmother over the years. Amy already has 4 grown children from her previous marriage to Matt Roloff and several grandchildren. The possibility of Amy expanding her family at this point in her life has created a wave of excitement and curiosity among her followers. Amy and Chris have been married since 2021. The couple tied the knot at Roloff Farms in Oregon in a widely televised and emotional ceremony featured in a TLC special. Since then, they have been enjoying married life, traveling together, and sharing small moments of their lives on social media. Amy has frequently spoken about her love for being a grandmother, and she often shares photos and stories about spending time with her grandchildren. However, no one expected the news that she might be becoming a mother again. The couple has not yet made an official public announcement, but people close to the family have hinted at exciting developments. According to those sources, Amy has been receiving regular checkups, and preparations are underway in their home for the arrival of 2 new family members. While neither Amy nor Chris has directly confirmed the pregnancy, fans are already speculating and discussing the news across social platforms. Amy's journey with motherhood has always been a central part of her public story. She became a mother to twins, Jeremy and Zach, in 1990. Later, she welcomed Molly and Jacob. Throughout her time on Little People, Big World, viewers saw her raise her children on Roloff Farms while also dealing with the everyday challenges of parenting, health, and managing a family business. Her relationship with her children remains strong, and she often refers to them as her greatest accomplishments. Bringing twins into the world again decades later presents both joy and complexity. Amy is now in her 60s, and pregnancies at this age can come with significant health considerations. However, advances in fertility treatments and modern maternal care make late-in-life pregnancies more viable than ever. It is not uncommon for women to become mothers through surrogacy, IVF, or other medical support. Whether Amy is carrying the twins herself or welcoming them through another method, the fact remains that she and Chris are preparing to embrace parenthood together. Chris Marek has always expressed a deep love and admiration for Amy. Since their engagement and wedding, he has been seen as a calming and supportive presence in Amy's life. Together, they have faced public attention, family events, and new transitions. Chris, who previously had no children of his own, has embraced Amy's family and built close relationships with her kids and grandkids. The prospect of starting a new chapter as a father to twins adds another layer to their life journey together. Amy has always been open with her fans. Through her Instagram and Facebook pages, she frequently shares updates, personal reflections, and candid thoughts. Her followers have appreciated her honesty and transparency, especially when she discussed topics like infertility, divorce, and the challenges of dating after 50. In past interviews, she has also spoken about how grateful she is for second chances and new beginnings. The news of upcoming twins fits perfectly into her theme of life being full of unexpected blessings. This upcoming addition to the Roloff family also sparks speculation about how the dynamic will shift. Amy's children have all grown up and started their own families. Jeremy and Audrey have 3 children and are expecting a 4th. Zach and Tori have 3 children as well. Molly has kept a lower public profile, and Jacob and Isabel have 1 son. Amy's role as a grandmother has been central to her recent public life, and she has often expressed joy at watching her children become parents. Adding 2 more babies into the picture, this time as a mother again rather than a grandmother, may come with big adjustments. There will be changes to Amy and Chris's daily lives, routines, and long-term plans. Amy had previously discussed downsizing and possibly moving to a new home with Chris that better suits their lifestyle. Preparing for infants may shift those plans or bring about new ideas about the kind of home they want to raise these children in. There is also excitement among the fan base about how the twins will fit into the Roloff family legacy. The show Little People, Big World focused not only on family dynamics but also on how dwarfism affected their lives. Amy has a form of dwarfism known as achondroplasia, and her son Zach inherited it. Questions now arise about whether the twins will also be little people and how that might affect their early years and health. Amy has previously shared insights about the joys and medical complexities of raising a child with dwarfism. These experiences will likely inform how she and Chris prepare for the twins. As word of the upcoming baby spreads, fans are wondering if a new television special or series will be produced to follow Amy and Chris's journey into parenthood. Since the conclusion of Little People, Big World after 25 seasons, there has been no confirmed spin-off. However, TLC has a history of producing limited-run specials, particularly for major life events such as weddings, births, or anniversaries. If Amy and Chris choose to share their experience on camera, it could become one of the most watched specials in the show's history. In the meantime, speculation continues online. Fans are revisiting Amy's recent photos and videos, searching for clues. Some believe they've spotted signs, such as baby-related purchases, changes in Amy's clothing, or subtle references in captions. Others are cautious and waiting for an official announcement. Still, the general mood among viewers is one of joy, curiosity, and anticipation. Amy's journey over the years has inspired many. Her resilience, warmth, and openness have made her a fan favorite. From raising 4 children on a farm, navigating a divorce, building a new relationship, and embracing her role as a grandmother, she has shown what it means to live life with grace and strength. The possibility of her welcoming twins at this stage adds a new chapter to her remarkable life story. Chris's reaction to the upcoming twins has not been publicly shared in detail, but close sources say he is excited and nervous in equal parts. This will be his first experience with parenting newborns, and he is already taking steps to prepare. From setting up a nursery to adjusting schedules and learning about infant care, Chris is ready to take on this new role with enthusiasm. The couple may face challenges, as all parents do, especially with 2 babies at once. However, with their strong partnership and support from their extended family, they are likely to approach it with love, teamwork, and dedication. Amy's own words about finding love again later in life and continuing to grow together suggest that she is ready to embrace this journey fully. Whether the twins arrive through natural birth, surrogacy, or adoption remains to be seen. What matters most is that the couple is preparing for a major change and doing so together. Fans around the world are sending messages of congratulations, encouragement, and love to Amy and Chris. Chris and Amy got married in August 2021 in a ceremony held at Roloff Farms in Oregon. The wedding was featured in a TLC special that gave fans a close look at their love story. It was a joyful moment for both of them, especially Amy, who had previously gone through a public divorce with her ex-husband, Matt Roloff. Amy and Chris appeared to be deeply in love and excited to begin their new life together. In the months following their wedding, Chris and Amy traveled together, spent time with family, and took part in public events. Amy often shared photos and posts on social media about their adventures, including a motorcycle trip they took through Oregon and other states. They also spent holidays together and celebrated anniversaries in ways that showed a strong and happy bond. However, over time, fans started noticing that Chris appeared less frequently in Amy's social media updates. Posts that used to include photos of the two of them began to focus more on Amy's time with her children and grandchildren. Followers began to ask questions in the comments, wondering if something had changed between them. Amy did not respond directly to the questions, but her tone and content began to shift, with fewer references to Chris. Those close to the couple say that the separation was not sudden. Over the past year, there were signs of tension between them. One source said that Amy and Chris had different ideas about how to spend their retirement years. Amy wanted to stay close to her children and grandchildren, while Chris was more interested in traveling and spending extended time away from home. These differences reportedly created strain on their relationship. Another issue was their home. The couple had moved into a house together after getting married, but in recent months, it was rumored that Amy had started spending more time at her old property or visiting her children, while Chris remained at the shared house. Friends say that Amy never fully settled into the new space, and there were ongoing disagreements about whether they should stay there, move, or downsize. Amy also remained deeply connected to her former home, Roloff Farms, even after her divorce from Matt. She had built decades of memories there with her family. Some say that Chris felt like an outsider in that environment and didn't share the same emotional connection to the property. These feelings may have played a role in their decision to live separately. Despite their differences, there were also many good times. Amy and Chris had fun together and shared a lot of respect for one another. In interviews and on the show, Amy often praised Chris for being patient, kind, and understanding. Chris spoke kindly of Amy as well, saying that she brought energy and joy into his life. Their separation, according to sources, was not the result of any major betrayal or scandal. It was simply a case of two people who realized they were no longer on the same path. Chris has not made any public appearances or statements since the rumors of separation began to spread. His absence from recent family gatherings has been noted by fans. In photos from birthdays, holidays, and other events, Chris is not seen. Amy has continued to post updates, but they now focus more on her cooking projects, her time with her children and grandchildren, and personal reflections. Amy's friends say that she is trying to remain strong and stay positive. She has always been open about the challenges she's faced in life, including her divorce, raising children, and managing public attention. Now, she seems to be focusing on healing and rediscovering her independence. She recently shared a message about learning to let go of things that no longer serve you and being open to new beginnings. Fans have been supportive in the comments, offering kind words and encouragement. Many admire Amy for her honesty and her ability to stay grounded even during difficult times. Others have expressed sadness that the relationship with Chris didn't last, but they continue to wish both of them well. Some hope that Amy will address the separation in a future post or video, but she has not done so yet. Chris, who was not a public figure before marrying Amy, has remained mostly quiet. He does not post frequently online and has always seemed more private than Amy. Some believe he has moved out of the house they shared and may be staying with family or friends nearby. There has been no official update on where he is living or what his plans are moving forward.